כמו בן רחמים, כל אדוני, חוצב לעבודי שי, כל אדוני, יחיל מדבר, יחיל אדוני מדבר קדש, כל אדוני יחולל אלוהים, ויחשוב יערוב, ובהיכלו כולו אומר כבוד. אדוני למבול ישב, וישב אדוני מלך לעולם. אדוני עוז לעמו ייתן, אדוני יברך את עמו, יברך את עמו, ושלום. Shabbat Shalom, Ruth. We're getting a little closer to a minyan. Getting a little closer. We are going to continue the service on page 23 of our prayer book. We'll be doing the opening 5 verses of Cantor Jeff Weber's Lecha Dodi, and then we'll rise for the final verse on the bottom of page 25. Lecha Dodi likrat Kabbalat b'nei Shabbat Kabbalat. Lecha Dodi likrat Kabbalat b'nei Shabbat Kabbalat. Shamor v'zachor v'diborecha, ishmi'anu el ha'meyuchad, Adonai echad. Shemo echad, l'shem otifer v'letehila. Chadodi likrat Kabbalat b'nei Shabbat Kabbalat. Chadodi likrat Kabbalat b'nei Shabbat Kabbalat. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'necha ki mikor haberacha merosh mikedem nesucha sof maseh machshavat tefila. Chadodi likrat Kabbalat b'nei Shabbat Kabbalat. Chadodi likrat Kabbalat b'nei Shabbat Kabbalat. Mikdash melech ir melucha kumitzeim mitoch ha'afecha. Rav lach shevet be'emek habacha. Hu yachamol alayich emla. Chadodi likrat Kabbalat b'nei Shabbat Kabbalat. Chadodi likrat Kabbalat b'nei Shabbat Kabbalat. Hitna'ari me'afar komi, livshi bigdei tifartecha mi, al yad ben Yishai beit halachmi. Karval nafshi gehalal. Chadodi likrat Kabbalat b'nei Shabbat Kabbalat. Chadodi likrat Kabbalat b'nei Shabbat Kabbalat. Hit'oreri ki ואורך קומי אורי 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 שיר דברי כבוד אדוני עלייך נגלה לך דודי לקראת קהלה בני שבת נקבלה לך דודי לקראת קהלה בני שבת נקבלה בואי ושלום מטרת בעלה גם בשמחה ובצהלה תוך אמוני סגולה בואי חלה לך דודי לקראת קהלה בני שבת נקבלה 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 Thank you, Randy. We apologize that apparently the live stream was not operating at the very beginning, but we are on now, so we want to say Shabbat Shalom to those of you who are watching our live stream. And I want to just, so I guess my birthday wishes to Steve's mom, Marion Blechman, who may be, we hope, watching her son play keyboards for us, which he does so incredibly well here many Friday nights at Beth Shalom. We want to say hello to Marion if you're watching, and I want to wish you a belated happy 90th birthday that we understand you recently celebrated with your family. Many, many more wishes for many more in good health. So we don't actually have a minyan in this room, and our policy is that even if we might have a minyan with people who'd be watching live stream, A, we wouldn't be sure, but B, we do limit doing the prayers of a minyan when we have 10 present physically. So we are not going to conclude Kabbalat Shabbat with Mourner's Kaddish, but before the next Mourner's Kaddish, we'll hope we might have a minyan, and if we don't, we'll just take a moment of silence. But this is the part between Kabbalat Shabbat and the Mariv service that we often ask people to share a blessing. So I'm going to I usually start off with a blessing so people can have a little bit more time to think about their week that is ending and think about a blessing. So I will say, as many of you will guess, it's my second week of being a grandparent. So that continues to be an incredible blessing. And I think I mentioned this last Shabbat, the gift of being able to see your child and your child's partner being parents to a child is, I don't think that's going to get old for a while. It's pretty incredible. And another blessing I will just say is that I am going to be picking up my son from Washington, D.C. on Monday and U-hauling back with him because he's going to be living in Pennsylvania, in Philadelphia, no less, for next year as he clerks for a judge here in Philly. So we're going to have 2 of our 3 children in Philly next year, which is pretty wonderful. So those are some blessings for me. Steve, I'm going to pass you the mic.
I was blessed with being with family in the last week, both in California and in Oregon. We had a wonderful trip and clean air and smooth traveling.
Wow. Beautiful.
That's great. Tess, and I think my blessing was that I got to work from home today.
I'm Kathy, and my blessing is a phone call from my son asking us to babysit for the weekend.
Hi, I'm Lisa, and my blessing is I got my favorite bass back from the music store, and they got new strings and got it all fixed up, so happy about that.
Thank you, and lucky us.
Hi, I'm Mindy, and our blessing this week was also that we're getting our basement refinished from a cellar to a finished basement, and it looks like the end is finally in sight.
Wow. How long has that project been? It's going to become your man cave? Is that what that? Oh, music studio.
Good Shabbos. This is Ruth, and my blessing is that I have been in touch with all of my children this week and my grandchildren, and they are a blessing.
Thank you all for sharing your blessings. And Randy, we thank you for your blessings of helping make sure that we're all able to hear and see tonight. So we're going to move on to the evening service, and we'll invite people to rise if they are able. As we begin. Actually, I don't need you to rise because Baruch Hu is another prayer that we do say with a minyan. We are not with, so we're going to not continue with Baruch Hu, but we'll continue privately on page 39 with our own private prayers of Ma'ariv Aravim before we continue singing with Ahavat Olam in just a moment. Baruch atah Adonai melech haolam. Umavir yom umevi laila umavdil ben yom uvein laila Adonai tzavot shemo el chai v'kayam tamid yimloch alenu le'olam va'ed Baruch atah Adonai Hama'ariv Aravim. Turn with us to page 40 as we continue Ahavat Olam. Ahavat Olam Beit Yisrael Torah u'mitzvot Chukim u'mishpatim Otanu limadetam Al kein Adonai Eloheinu V'shachvenu u'v'kumeinu Nasiya Echukecha V'nismach v'divrei Toratecha U'v'mitzvotecha V'olam va'ed. Yehem chayenu v'yorech yameinu v'hem negeh yomam v'layla v'yavadcha tasir mimenu li'olamim baruch atah Adonai Ohev Amo Yisrael. We'll continue page 41, the Shema. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha, v'chol levavcha, Uvechol nafshecha, uvechol meodecha, vehayu hadevarim ha'ele, asher anochi mitzavecha, hayom al levavecha, veshinantam levanecha, v'dibarta bam, beshivtecha bevetecha, uvlektecha vaderech, Uvshach becha uvkumecha וקשרתם להיות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. And we'll continue privately through the bottom of page 42. V'hayam. V'samtem et davar Elohechem. V'yomer leMoshe lemor. Leman tizkeru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai. Vitem kedoshim lelohechem, Ani Adonai Elohechem, Asher hotzetchi etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim, liot lachem lelohim, Ani Adonai Elohechem, Adonai Elohechem emet. Turn with us to the second paragraph of page 44 and join with us as we sing Mi Chamocha. Mi Chamocha ba'elim Adonai, Mi Chamocha nedar ba'kodesh, Nora tehilot, Ose felem, Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, Mi chamocha nedar ba'kodesh, Nora tehilot, like you? Who is like you, Adonai? Who is like you, Adonai? Who is like you? Who is like you, Adonai? Who is like you, Adonai? Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, Mi chamocha nedar b'kodesh, Nora tehila, Ose felem. Malchutecha ra'u vanecha, Bokeyam lifnei Moshe, Zeilianu v'amru, Adonai yimloch le'olam vahed v'ne'emar, Kifad Adonai et Yaakov, Ugalo yad chazak mimenu, Baruch atah Adonai, Gal Yisrael. Well, Felice and Tom, thank you for being here. We now have a minyan, so we can have some people say Kaddish if they need to. We're going to continue the service on page 45. Hashkivenu. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom, Hamidenu Malkeinu l'chaim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom, Hamidenu Malkeinu l'chaim. Ushmor tzeiteinu uvoeinu l'chaim u'shalom pe'ata yad olam. shalom v'hamidenu malkeinu l'chaim ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha baruch atah Adonai haporei sukat shalom aleinu v'al kol amo Yisrael v'al Yerushalayim. All right, here's our stomper coming up, guys. Page 46, the Shamru. Please join with us. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat lasot et ha-Shabbat l'dorotam berit ha'olam v'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat lasot ha-Shabbat l'dorotam berit ha'olam v'ni uvein b'nei Yisrael Oti le'olam ya-da-da-da-da-da-da v'shameru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat lasot et ha-Shabbat l'dorotam berit ha'olam v'shameru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat lasot et ha-Shabbat l'dorotam berit ha'olam Tishesh yami asa Adonai et ha-shamayim v'et ha'aretz ya-da-da-da-da-da-da v'shameru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat lasot et ha-Shabbat l'dorotam berit ha'olam v'shameru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat lasot et ha-Shabbat l'dorotam berit ha'olam uvayom hashvi'i Shabbat vayinafat Shabbat vayinafat da-da-da-da-da-da-da v'shameru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat lasot et ha-Shabbat l'dorotam berit ha'olam v'shameru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat lasot et ha-Shabbat l'dorotam berit ha'olam. All right then. We are going to continue. We're going to invite people to rise if you are able. We're continuing with the Chatzi Kaddish on page 46, and then we have time for our own private prayer and reflection. The Amidah, if you want to do the traditional words, begins on page 47 and continues through page 52. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabba v'yalmad divrach Yerutei v'yamlich malchutei b'chayechon v'yomechon uv'chayei dechoveit Yisrael ba'agala uv'izman kahari v'imru Kol me'almaya yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpar v'yitroman v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei dekudesha b'rechu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata Tahamiran bi'alma v'imeru. Amen. Those of you who are still davening, please continue. If you have concluded, we're going to sing the words, 7 lines from the top of page 52. Yihul ratzon imrei fi, v'hagyon libi lefanecha. May the words of our mouths and the meditations of our hearts be acceptable to you, O God. Yihul ratzon imrei fi, v'hagyon libi lefanecha. Yehu leratzon imrei fi, v'hagyon libi lefanecha. Adonai tzuri, Adonai tzuri, Adonai tzuri v'goali. Adonai tzuri, Adonai tzuri, Adonai tzuri v'goali. Yehu leratzon imrei fi, v'hagyon libi lefanecha. Yehu leratzon imrei fi, v'hagyon libi lefanecha. Adonai tzuri, Adonai tzuri, Adonai tzuri v'goali. Adonai tzuri, Adonai tzuri, Adonai tzuri v'goali. Once again, we'll invite folks to rise, if you are able, as we continue with Kiddush on page 55 of our prayer books. Savri Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitanu mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho b'yahavahu v'ratzon hinchilanu zikaron lema'aseh v'reheshit Ki hu yom techila lemikra kodesh zecher litziat mitzrayim ki vanu vacharta v'atanu kidashta mikamim v'shabbat kodshecha b'ahava u'v'ratzon inchaltanu Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh hashabbat. Amen. L'chaim. We will remain standing, if that's comfortable, and turn to page 56 for Aleinu. Aleinu l'shabeach ladon hakol latet gedula liotzer reshit shelo asanu kagoye haratzot velo hasamanu mishbachot ha'adama shelo sam chalkeinu kahem vegahar aleinu kechol hamonam v'anachnu korim u'mishtachavim u'modim lifnei melech malchei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu shnotesh v'sorarem al kei nekavel lecha Katu b'toratecha Adonai imloch le'olam vahed v'ne'emar Haya Adonai le'melech al kol ha'aretz bayom hahu Yeh Adonai echad u'shema echad. We invite you to be seated. Because we are in the month of Elul, we turn ahead now to page 113 of your prayer book for Psalm 27, which is the psalm that we recite during these days. I'm going to just have us, if you look at page 113, there are the words that get bolded. Achat sha'alti me'et Adonai otah avakesh. Shivti b'veit Adonai kol yemei chayai. Lachazot b'noam Adonai u'lovaker v'hechalo. One thing I ask of you, God, this is what I am seeking, to dwell in the house of God, to dwell in the recognition of your presence, I would say. Lachazot b'noam, to gaze upon your presence, and to be able to dwell in your sanctuary. So the reason it's in bold is not because these are more important words of the psalm, it's because there's a melody that a lot of people know for these words. So if you know the words, join with me. Achat she'alti me'et Adonai otah avakesh. Achat sha'alti me'et Adonai otah avakesh. Shivti b'veit Adonai kol yemei chayai. Lachazot b'noam Adonai u'levaker b'hechalo. Lachazot b'noam Adonai u'levaker Shalom. Now, I have a particular love of those verses because it has the name of my son, Lachazot B'Noam. My son is named Noam, to gaze in the splendor and pleasantness of you, O God. For those who are in the process of mourning or observing a yard site, we'll invite you to turn back to page 58 and rise for Mourner's Kaddish. Yit Gadal v'yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah. Mi'alma divrach Hirutei v'yamlich malchutei. B'chayechon u'v'yomechon u'v'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael. B'agala u'vizman kariv v'yimru. Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah mevorach li'olam olmei almaya. Yit barach v'yish tabach v'yit pa'ar v'yit romam v'yit naseh. V'yit hadar v'yit alev v'yit halal shemei d'kudesha barichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata. Tush b'chata v'nechemata. Damiran bi'alma v'yimru. Amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya. V'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimru. Amen. We ask God who brings peace and comfort on high to bring peace and comfort to all who may be remembering loved ones. Well, we want to say thank you to each and every one of you for being here, because without you we wouldn't have had a minyan. We want to say a special thank you to these incredibly talented and gifted musicians who week after week share their gifts with our community. So let me thank personally Steve and Tess and Kathy and Lisa, Randy for making all of the sound and visuals happen, and to all for being here, and those who are participating via live stream. Couple of things to make you aware of. A week from tonight is our Back to Shul barbecue. We hope that a lot of you will RSVP to be here, to have a wonderful turnout for that. The following Saturday night of September 5th is Slichot. We're hosting a Kehila-wide Slichot program with learning, and then a beautiful service led by our cantor, with many of the cantors from the Old York Road corridor participating. That's Saturday night the 5th. Obviously, the high holy days come the following Shabbat after Rosh Hashanah. Erev Rosh Hashanah is Friday night the following week, which would make that the 11th. So all of the high holiday things should be coming very quickly to your way. We are doing a break the fast here for the first time in a long time for Yom Kippur. If you'd like to be here to help break the fast, you have to RSVP. We have a wonderful, wonderful series of events coming up for Sukkot, so look for all of your mailings about all the things happening over the holidays in this upcoming festival season. Without further ado, we're going to conclude to that eagle-eyed cherry melody that we all love so much for Don Olam. It's on page 211 of your prayer book. Adon Olam, Asher Shemalav B'Terem Kol, Sir Nivra Li Nasa, B'Chefzo Kol, Hazan Alek Shemo Nikra, Ve'acharei Kichlot HaKol Levado, Yimloch Nora V'Hu Hayam, V'Hu Hoveh, V'Hu Yevet Tifara. Don Olam, Don Olam, Asher Shemalav B'Terem Kol, Yitzir Nivra Li'et Nasa B'Chefzo Kol, Hazan Elek Shemo Nikra, V'Hu Echad V'Hei Sheni Lehamshilo, Lechach Bira V'Li Reshi, veli tachlit, velo oz ve'am Yisrael. Adon olam, asher shem Allah, b'terem kol yitzir nivra, li'et nasa b'chefzo kol, azay melech shemo nikra, v'hu Eli, v'chai goli, v'tzorchev li, v'het sara, v'hu nisi, Humanos li, menakosi b'yom ekra. Adon olam, asher shem Allah, b'terem kol yitzir nivra, li'et nasa b'chefzo kol, azay melech shemo nikra, v'yado Avkid ruchi bi'et ishan, v'a'ira v'him ruchi, gevihati, Adonai li v'lo ira, Adon olam, asher shem Allah, b'terem kol yitzir nivra, li'et nasa b'chefzo kol, azay melech shemo nikra. Adon olam, asher shem Allah, b'terem kol yitzir nivra, li'et nasa b'chefzo kol, azay melech shemo nikra. Shkoach, Shabbat Shalom. We're going to do a quick hamotzi. Tom, I got a little bit of grape juice for you with some bread. Make sure we dip it. All right. The only thing is we don't have a really flat surface for this. Birshutchem baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. All right. I think I can cut it on here. Everyone want half a loaf? I mean, yes, that's right. You can take some home for French toast. That's right. Oh my goodness. Tom, the grape juice is behind me, so I know you're a dipper. You're a big dipper. Anybody else want to dip? Feel free to come by. You might be the only dipper in the